maybe it might just be extension and you rush, and it might just be disengaging. Those are the two main things that I feel like I could work on personally to take that half a second off.
Appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
That boy professional.
Professional.
Would you like to ask any questions?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
No questions?
You ain't got no. Shut up. You got a twin on the team.
Yeah, that's my twin.
GLE.
Come on.
Trey, for you, these last 3 weeks, obviously, last week the win wasn't there, and I know that's what's most important to you, but getting to the quarterback the way you did, how would you evaluate that compared to a couple weeks ago?
I feel like that was definitely one of my more productive games as far as pressures and hits on the quarterback, but like you said, we didn't win, so obviously it wasn't enough. But I just want to continue to strive to continue just be more consistent in those situations, and obviously the sacks and things like that will come.
What do you think has changed? Is it you're adding more pass rush moves, changing your footwork, or?
I just have to say it's definitely more film study for me, and it's obviously just working all three edges, keep the tackle honest, and letting the scheme work throughout some of my moves as well.
Obviously, this past Sunday, like you said, was one of your stronger performances. But I think there's also a school of thought that last year when this team went to Nashville, you kind of broke out in that one too. What do you remember from that game?
Yeah, that was definitely a big game for me. Like I had a strip sack coming out the edge, and I think I left that game early with an ankle injury. But that was a game that I just got a good feel for the game for, and I feel like this is the type of football that I'm used to playing, physical. This is the type game that they're going to try to come down here and run the ball. Obviously, they're going to take some shots down the field as well, and I just want to make my presence be felt in the run game and in the pass game.
That was the first game you really had a hand in the dirt, too. How often have you had a hand in the dirt so far this season?
I have to say every game.
Yeah?
That's me personally, it really doesn't matter if my hand's in the dirt, 2-point stance, but I prefer 3-point stance. But sometimes just depending on our scheme of the defense, what it is, you never know if you go catch me in the 2-point or a 3-point.
For Derrick Henry, do you have any – now, I don't want to have you give away secrets, but when it comes to stopping Derrick Henry, do you have to approach him differently than other running backs?
I mean, obviously you have to approach him a little different just because he's one of those big running backs. He's just about my size. So for me personally, it's just been a little more firm on the edge, and we have to swarm tackle as a whole defense. Obviously, you don't want him getting up to your second level, but if he gets to the second level, everybody just has to swarm to the ball and gang tackle. But hopefully we won't get him to that point. We just continue to set the edge, and our guys up the middle get pushing, and we'll be all right.
You got any message for the Georgia fans in Jacksonville?
Go Dogs, that's all I'm going to say. I'm not there anymore, but I love Georgia, and it's about to be a big one this week. Yeah. Go Dogs.
What do you think of that Ole Miss win?
That was definitely a big win. Silenced a lot of people, but they're going to say maybe Ole Miss wasn't as good as they was made out to be early in the season, but it is what it is.